Welcome back to The Basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. This is going to be a very chill, I hope, series, a Let's Play of one of my favorite old PC games. 7 years old this game is, 8 years old. We're going to be playing some SimCity. We're going into Viridian Woods. It's a region with 16 cities, and we are going to build them all. That is my idea. Basement Let's Play. That is the name of our region. Okay, so we're going to start with this city. The wind is blowing from this side toward this side in general, despite what the clouds are doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are candidates for polluting cities that won't affect the rest of the region too much. And we're going to start with this one. This one is Giovanni Woods, and the plan is to make this a city that has lots of residential. People live in there, lots of commercial shops for the people to shop at, and lots of industry, lots of dirty, simple, low-tech factories that are going to be providing jobs. So I did actually buy a keyboard and mouse in order to play this game well, because the basement's keyboard and mouse is like a trackpad on one keyboard, because we don't need anything that fancy, but for this we kind of do. Okay, so I know that this, if I draw from this corner to the other corner, it's 5109. I remember seeing that yesterday. So 2550 something should bring us about to the middle. 2554 would do nicely. Okay, so this is the midpoint of the map. And what we want to do is build, I think, a bit to either side. And what I'm hoping to do there is, are we ever going to have trains in this region? I doubt it. So let's just build the road all the way to the edge there. What I'm hoping to do here is put City Hall here. So let me just kind of show you guys what the plan is here. This should go straight to the corner, which it does. It does that nicely. Okay, so the idea here is this will all be avenue when we upgrade. This will connect to this nicely. And then up here we'll have residential and commercial, a mix. Down here, this will all be set aside for industrial, if we need it all. If we don't, then we can creep toward it from this border to be non-industrial. And then this can all be residential and commercial as well. And we're gonna set up our services on these big old honkin' avenues. But first, we're just gonna get going with the basics here. Now, one thing I wanna make sure I do actually is build a road as close here as I can. As close to this border as I can. And then we're actually gonna go from here. So the guide will actually want us to put a road here then, and that will be fine. And that'll be our starting point. So we won't actually connect to this road, we'll connect to this road. So that is the idea in the beginning here. So let's connect to this one, and then we can get started, I think, with some zones. I'm just gonna go ahead and build a few more. Whoops. Gotta get rid of that little guy there. We'll put some residential and a mix of residential and commercial in here for now. We don't need any industrial off the bat, but we do want to avoid unemployment as long as we can, or as relatively as early as we can. But it's not important immediately. Okay, now let's see. Where can I put? I'm gonna want to think about water right off the bat. Oh, none of that's approved yet. And I'm going to want to think about power right off the bat yet. Yeah, we got to get connected to here first. That makes sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, and we could curve this but we don't need to yet. We'll do that when we upgrade it to Avenue. Okay, so now it's time for residential and commercial. Now, one thing that works well, I find, if this is, a lot of this is going to be industrial, is to build a buffer using the road guides right here. And let this all be commercial. So we're going to put some just here and here. And we don't want this to be the only commercial for this section. I think I got to zoom in a little closer here. If you have the residential too close to the industrial, then it's kind of bad for them, I think, like pollution-wise. Okay, let's get rid of these roads now. We are spending a lot of money. But that's okay. These zones are going to start bringing in money. Okay, now we're just going to need a little bit more commercial here and there. And I am going to kind of slant it. Okay, and probably some more here too. For the people that live way up here. Okay, now here's the fun part. Lots and lots of residential. People are gonna live here, they're gonna love it. You can trust me on that. They're just gonna think that this town is the greatest town ever conceived in the history of mankind. Okay, power is going to be important right away. We are going to start with wind power. And where am I going to put it? We could put it here for now, I suppose. That'll be an additional buffer, and this will go away. Oh, but the road goes this way. Ooh. Let's see. Can I bank this? Like this. Yeah, I don't like that. This road is free. I think we just go right to the edge of the map here. And we build this way out, and these can all be... We probably don't need it out that far, but those... We've got room for lots and lots of these propellers now, which is fine. Okay, we're gonna need some water too. Water and power are like the immediate things. Now over here is actually where we're gonna build our setup, like our permanent water setup. So for now, I kinda wanna stick this like over here. And I think that will do fine. And sewer is going to be the next thing that we need to be concerned with. So I'm wondering where we should put the sewer. Probably down here. Let's bust out the bulldozer here and make sure we're not taking up too much space. Okay, and also I would like to see a curved road here. I really would. Much better, maybe. Except it's not actually connected. Well, it's better. It's curved and it's better. Okay, sewage. We gotta think about sewage. I'm wondering where we want to put these roads. We probably want to put one near here, although not one that's going to get in the way of City Hall. And then probably one here-ish. Why am I getting competing guidelines here? Let's mouse over this and this. And then see what the guides say for over here. They say right here. I think this is probably a better spot. So we're going to build one of these, and we're going to put a sewage out pipe right here. And now we have our 3 basic utilities taken care of. So let's speed up time and watch our Sims develop this first street here. Like, the people are moving in. We got a couple of shops here. What do we got? Stone's Dreamery. Vacant business with the burger sign on it. Super Simoleon Saver. Our business needs more tourists. Yeah, it's going to be a while before you get tourists, buddy. But we are starting. We are on our way. That commercial pops up right away. And the residential follows. There, we got 288 people. We're making $600 an hour. We can't change that budget. But that's okay. We got 10 grand in the bank, 11. And we're going to be making 4 figures in the bank pretty soon here, too. City Hall, Town Hall, which is approved, we're going to want to stick, I think, right as centered here as we can. Except, we're going to want to build across the street from it, I think. If I can successfully build everything I want to build, I'm probably going to want to stick it over here a little bit. So let's see, what is the least ugly place we could put it? Kind of halfway between, I think, here and here, which would be, ooh, let's be a little picky about this. It's okay. There. I like it. Okay, now we can set our tax rate, which is great. Let's do that right away. We want 11. It slows growth slightly. Oh, look, we can name our town. Let's leave it Giovanni Woods for a while. And maybe I will name these towns after subscribers. Or first comments. First commenters that have not yet been named as a city already in the series. I don't know. That strikes me as a fun idea. Perhaps we'll do that. Okay, when we get 5,000 people, we can start adding departments, and we want to add the Department of Utilities first. That is an important part of my plan. Okay, now let's see. This road is just sort of hanging out here. It's not attached to anything yet, and that's okay. Let's think about industrial. Let's slow time down a little bit. Back to normal. In fact, maybe we want to stop it. So, industrial. Now, eventually, we're going to put the power plant and the dump in this corner. The power plant that's not the wind one. When the wind one is insufficient, we'll put an oil one down here. Although that might take a while. Oh, look. So you gotta be careful if you're gonna play way zoomed out, and I probably should get out of that habit. Okay, I think maybe that's far enough, and now we start doing this for these. This one won't quite connect, and that's fine. We don't really want it to. Ooh, that's actually quite nice. Okay, I am going to be picky about bends in the road, because I think that this game can be a beautiful game, and I don't know why it shouldn't be. So let's grab our dirt curvy road. We're going to need to get rid of a little bit more in order to make that nice, I think. Let's try from this side. Half the fun is just playing with the roads here. Holding shift and seeing what that does. I think that looks better. I really do. Okay, So now we need a road between these two. Just like we had before. And I think this one can just kind of stop here. That would be okay. And we'll actually start by zoning these harder to get to areas. And we'll let the people work there. Okay, let's turn time back on. And we can even crank it up and see what happens with these factories. Hopefully that'll be enough places to work for these people for now. But we'll have to keep an eye on that and see what it does. In here we can see how many low wealth workers there are. We've got 100 unemployed. But, you know, some of them are working at the power plant, and some of them are working at City Hall. But now that we have these factories going up, there should be plenty of jobs. But, you know, people haven't built houses here yet, so there's a lot of balancing that can happen in this game, that kind of needs to happen in this game, and that's okay. I wonder if I should put a road sort of connecting these. I don't know if people will want that or not. We've got room to grow. We'll leave it be for now. What's interesting is I played a test version of this world for a bit, and I ended up building up here first, and these industrial first, and then I grew into this area. But a few of the things about the world did not turn out the way that I wanted them to, and also it was just a test, so I was okay with leaving it the way I left it. The commentary wasn't very... Boy, nuclear power plant. No thanks. Water's fine, power's fine. I'm checking the gauge over here. We have a 1.4 milliwatt excess, which with just one of the tiny propellers. So that will not stay good forever, but that's fine. And we're dumping sewage over here, which is a bit of a bummer, but we're close to being able to upgrade already, actually. And we will upgrade, I think, right away, as soon as we can. Speaking of upgrade available. Kaboom! Okay, our town hall has become a city hall, and it is time to add a department of utilities. Can we fit it over here? Now, I think if we put it here, we can actually zone up here. I don't know if we want to do that, though. Do we want to tuck it in tight like this and create a, like a courtyard in the middle there, or do we want to build it... I think we want to tuck it back. Yep. We're doing it. Let's try and get a interesting view here. Okay. That's looking good. So what that allows us to do, actually, is we can build one of these. I don't have enough simoleons. They cost 64,000. But we'll build that as soon as we get it. So we're going to build one of these on this road here, and then on the other road we're going to build a water version. Not on this side, but on this side. So the two buildings are close to each other as possible. And then the sewage treatment plant actually dumps water into the water table beneath the map, and that will work out great for us. We're making $6 grand an hour, so we could just wait it out for our utilities. Watch the balance, deal with things as we can. Why is this beeping at me? We need 15,000 for our next upgrade. That will take a little bit. I'm not interested in hitting 15,000 right away. Business is okay. Business is good. Business is okay. Let's check our happiness map and see how our buildings are doing. Oh, they're all at least yellow, which is a little smile. So that's good. Business may improve as time goes on. We may have overdone the industrial. Let's see. We have 0 available jobs, 184 unemployed, actually. So hopefully people will find their jobs. Why isn't there a factory here? Oh, I know why. Because this is in the way. Sometimes no, we do not want to quit. Sometimes you get those little weird industrial things that aren't factories, and you gotta get rid of them. So factory builds. Come on, build a factory. No. Build a factory. You... Okay, we're gonna zone this. And then we're gonna leave that alone for a little bit. I wonder if I build straight out from here. Oh, I'm sure I could fit another factory here. I just want another factory. You know what? And we could put one here too if we got rid of this. I bet. Let's keep an eye on that. This is the kind of tinkering that will happen more later in the game, but it's fun to do early on too. Still making $6,000 an hour. Wow, we're almost to $100,000. Okay, so we're gonna need to build some stuff soon though. So I'm a little hesitant to pull the trigger on the... We can always take out bonds though. We are getting 2 deaths per day. We don't want to fall too behind with that. Maybe I should build a clinic. By the power plant? That could be a good idea. One of the clinics could be down here. How much more room for road do we actually have? Oh, we got some. The clinic could take over this area here. See, though, I want to upgrade these to... You know what? Maybe we upgrade to avenues right now, and that's what we do. We pause the game, and we use our money to do that. Okay, so it's important to make sure... Yeah, we can't do where the power plant is, though, without deleting it. So we'll have to do that later. But we can do... these. Oh, we can't do that. We actually could. Wonder how much that would cost us. Okay, let's just experiment here. Let's try and put an avenue here and see how much grief it gives us. It doesn't like those intersecting roads. I wonder if we did that, if that would be enough to make this work. No. I think we gotta get rid of this too. Sorry, little commercial zones. Okay. Let's try again now. Not quite. Let's get rid of just a little bit more here. That's not really gonna hurt anything. Okay, that works. The power plant's only $8,000. Maybe I could do that, and that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. How much does it cost to build the town hall again? Free. It cost $200 an hour, and I don't remember how much building that was, but it was a bit. Okay, we're gonna do this. I meant to think of that earlier. Oh well. But it's no big deal since it is free to build. Hopefully that doesn't mess with our ability to upgrade. Oh yeah, it's already upgraded. Okay, and we need to rebuild this. Yeah, that hurts a little. $15,000, but that's okay. We're back in business. All right, and we are under $100,000 again, but this gives us the opportunity to do our avenues right before it costs us more than this by having to delete so much stuff. Okay, we do have the water tower here too. So that's gonna have to go. And we'll have to remember to rebuild that so it doesn't cause problems for us. Okay, this, straight, good, fine. Water, yes I know. Let's put it there for now. Okay, down to $85,000. So we're probably not actually building the... We'll upgrade this later. Nothing's built on this yet. So let's... Oh, high plane. So let's start time again. The plane will fly away. Okay. And the clinic. Oh yeah, we were gonna maybe do the power plant here too. Yeah, I think we go ahead and do it. We bite the bullet because we're gonna need avenues because of the traffic. The traffic gets ridiculous. Plus this looks terrible. So let's go ahead and do it. And then, let's see, we're probably going to have to get rid of a couple of sections of road there, and then it will be avenue time. Can we do that? I don't know if we want it to the corner or not, but it will be fine for now. Okay, and then we reconnect this. And then we build a power plant here. This is all power plant road anyway. Yeah, we have to do it like this. Is that how it was before? No. Dang it, we did that wrong. Yep. I'm glad it's only 8 grand. Boy, this is a chill playthrough. You're seeing all the mistakes. Although the road really implied that it was... Come on, come on. That it was different than I thought. Okay, so we want it... like this. Yeah. And then once again, we can do... go straight to here. And then straight like this. And then we will try to curve this. And hopefully it will work. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, then more straight road. Like this. Okay. So fire time back up again. And hopefully the residents won't all notice that they were without power and electric for a while. Come on, get going. Okay, there we go. Powering city. Okay, so power's going, water's going, sewage is going, and now they're asking for fire. Fire burning out of control. Okay, where to put the fire protection? Maybe we could put it here without accidentally... because the clinic's going to go down there. I just don't want to accidentally make things high value or medium land value. Okay, we can build this and immediately we want to put the bell on top. That increases the response time. Well, it decreases the response time. So we'll start this back up and we'll keep an eye on our fires and see what happens with the fire trucks. Go, fire truck, go! He's putting out that fire. He's doing great. We're so proud of him. Hurry up and put it out, please. Okay, now come over here and put this one out. He's got to go all the way to the end of the road and pull a U-turn. Okay, put that one out too. That's an abandoned building now. So we'll go ahead and bulldoze it. And that. You can't bulldoze something that's on fire. Okay, good. They put them all out. That's pretty good. So we do have enough to build our sewage system. What's going on with the roads here? Am I not connected to the... no access to region? That's not true. What? Oh, that's a problem. Okay, pause. Those guys have no access to the region. Huh, my bad, guys. My bad. 100% on me. Okay, let's put a curved road. Angle too sharp. Well, isn't that just great? Can I delete this without... no. Can we draw a straight line? Like that. Yeah, that's nice. So then can we curve it if we go like this? Not without deleting that thing. So let's just leave it for now. Okay, my bad, guys. Sorry, you didn't have any power or water. That's my fault. Their power is getting restored. And water is restored to that area of the region. Okay, that's good. Sewage is still going fine. I do think we just bite the bullet and build our sewage treatment plant like ASAP. This is going to leave us with very little money. Right there. Yeah, they don't like it, but you know what? Them's the brakes. As soon as that's up and running, we can turn the other one off. You can see all the fecal matter. Aha! It's up and running. Obsolete outflow pipe. That's correct. The mayor's gonna turn that off, and all this stuff is gonna go back the way it came. And now we've got a huge excess of capacity, which is great. Okay, let's check on our, we have 86 unemployed people, which is tolerable, but I would love if these jerks would build another factory. Come on, right here, look. Got all the room you need for another factory. You see this? This is primo factory building area. They can't squeeze one in there. I don't blame them. Maybe if I do this. Okay, I think the time has come for us to think about building residential up here. Residential and commercial. So let's get started. Wow, we're already back up to 40,000, even though we built this monstrosity. So we're doing okay money-wise, but we need more people. I think that's going to be key. So let's think about building an avenue halfway between these two things. So maybe here-ish? Well, this is going to cost a chunk. But that'll be okay. And there's another chunk. But you know what? We'll pay for it. We'll pay for it. It'll be fine. Build some houses and stuff back here. People will live here. They'll love it. It'll be great. They can even go way down here if they want to. That'll be where the folks who can't afford to live in a better part of town will live. You know, we want everyone to be able to live in our town. We don't want housing costs to be prohibitive. So maybe you gotta live like a really far drive away from everything in order to make it happen, but hey, you're still in town. It's something to be excited about. I do not like the way that is not following the guide very well. Let's take a bit of a better angle here. Whoop, not that way, this way, okay? And you'll see kind of what I'm going for here. Is that crooked? I don't think so. Okay, so, let's do commercial on the ends here. And then we can do residential in the middle, like this. This will put some more demand on our utilities, but it will also bring in some more sweet, sweet tax revenue, which is fine by this guy. We're gonna need to think about a clinic soon. Possibly two, as much as that pains me. Okay, let's see. So if we put a little bit of commercial out here, then we could probably put some residential way out here. Nope, not like that. And then we'll see how they do. We'll do a little more so we have them straddling the commercial a bit. Okay, then, of course, we are going to need... Oh, power. Unpowered buildings, I believe it. Let's put a honker on here. Okay, we've got an excess of power again now. We'll be able to get rid of that when we build the bigger power plant. This has been closed by the mayor, so we could probably delete it. See you later, sewage outflow pipe. All right, water, we're still doing fine. Sewage, no problem. We're gonna have to start thinking about trash soon. Fire's okay. Yeah, we definitely have to, okay. Clinic is the next thing. So let's put a clinic, I think, maybe next to the power plant here. Yeah, and we can't expand to the side, but when we delete that power plant, we can. All right, we're building it. By the way, we should be adding these wonderful signs and stuff to these right away, I think, because it's just so neat. It's so neat to see the details in this game. We're probably going to need an extra one of these right off the bat. And where can we put some ambulances? We're going to have to put them all on the far side, I think, for now. So that will help picking up. You know what? We're just going to invest. We're not doing education yet. So we're gonna invest. How much are these? 12 grand. Ooh, okay. Let's wait until that's full before we add a room. It will fill up, I think, because of how many injured we have, and we have some sick people too. The sickness isn't so bad though, because the water's clean and we're far away from the industrial, which is good. But speaking of industrial, we're gonna need some industrial for these new folks to work at. And we're not going to want it to be too... too in the way of, like, a trash place and stuff. So let's put a bunch of industrial here and here. And that'll be fine for now. And then we'll put the dump and stuff down here. So let's think about where we want to put that. We probably want to put it on this road. Can we fit a dump there? No, we can't. But if we get rid of some of this, then we ought to be able to fit it here. Yes. Okay. Let's rotate a little bit. And we don't want to not be able to put an incinerator there, so we're going to bump it up, bump it up, bump it up. Okay, now the question is can I build an oil or coal power plant on the other side? I can. So that's probably going to be where that goes eventually. But for now, let's get an extra truck going. Is that going to be in the way of an incinerator? If I put that there, they should both fit. Yeah, they do. Okay, but we don't need an incinerator yet. We just need these homies to pick up the trash here. Our trash dudes. Hey, our city's looking pretty cool, I think. So let's keep an eye on the trash map. It is already noon, so I don't expect them to pick up everything today. And these places are starting to get pretty red. That's going to turn into ground pollution soon if we're not careful. So I'm going to open up my chilled coffee while I watch the trash map here for a bit. We'll watch our garbage collectors do their thing. And we'll see how good they can do in a day. They've picked up 200 cans so far of 1,500 in a few hours. So it won't be too much, I think, for the trucks to hold. They're not going to have to make multiple trips back to the dump before getting more trash. That will become a problem later. But for now, these guys ought to be able to less than fill their truck in one big trip. The question is do they have enough time to grab it all today or not? For whatever reason, they did not grab the trash, the 12 cans of garbage from this factory. They cleared out the rest of these factories. City Hall has 20 cans of garbage, but that's not red yet. And these are brown. They're upset, but they're not red yet. So I think we built this just in time. Speaking of this, let's check on our clinic. Oh, it's near capacity. Now is the perfect time to build. Do we care? Let's put it there. Okay, and escape out of that, and let's see, how's our trash guys doing? Oh, it's only 7 p.m. and they're already at 1,000 of the 1,500. So I've got hopes that maybe they'll collect most of it today. I don't think they'll get it all. I don't know why they ignored this guy. See, and these roads are really bad too because they're single lane either way. And so the traffic piles up behind the garbage trucks here. See, I'll show you here. See, this guy's stopping at every house because he's a garbage truck. And all the cars behind him have to stop every time he stops because they won't pass because it's a single lane. So we'll have to upgrade these roads at some point, but when we do, we'll accidentally we'll be allowing those buildings to upgrade to medium density, which is bad news. Oh, look, they have to drive all the way down there to do a U-turn. That's bad. Who's gonna get my red factory? No, don't go that way. Well, I guess he wants to get this house here. Come on, it's 11 p.m. You're almost done. Someone get this factory. Oh, they picked up everything but this guy's and this guy's. Is this an abandoned factory? Oh, it is. That's why. Because of the building fire. Well, I don't think it'll accumulate more trash. Hopefully someone will move in. Sometimes abandoned buildings are reclaimed. And you don't have to bulldoze them. But if I bulldoze this, all of this converts to ground pollution, which I don't want to do. That's why they ignored it. Got it. That makes sense. Okay, power's doing okay. Water's doing fine for now. This one little guy is doing great. He's handling everything. We want to wait to build the water pump over here by the sewage treatment plant because we want to give this a chance to really dump a lot of water into the water table. Here we're not quite ready for an upgrade, but we're getting close. People are protesting too much crime. I think that will be our next thing that we do. This is getting better, actually. It's starting. They're starting to stem the tide here. They're treating 25 of 25 with 6 out of 10 in the waiting room. So hopefully they'll be able to turn that around without us having to build another treating room. Okay. So we're already at 15.1 here. And what happened in my last city, actually, is I built an incinerator before I even opened the dump, and then I turned it off, and the dump never accumulated trash. So now I'm interested to see if this never goes up from 15.1. That would be wonderful. And the time has definitely come for us to build a police station. There's 14 crimes committed per day. We need to help these guys out. I hope this won't impact land value too much. I think I could put this here and it'd be okay. Let's give it a try. Now let's look at the land value map and see what's going on here. Yeah, that's okay. We may need extra jail cells. We probably want extra cops right off the bat. Where can we build the police sign? Oh, anywhere we want. Okay. So let's put an extra couple police cars there for now to go get those cops out there on the street quick to grab some criminals. Ready to respond to crime. Okay, get going. Crime in progress. Oh, there's an arrest. Where's this criminal gonna go? They can't arrest him for not committing a crime, so we gotta wait and see if he commits a crime. Or he's committing a crime. See that? Robbery in progress. Oh, an arrest. Cop busted him. Okay, good. Our arrests per day are 2, and our prisoners are 2. 2 criminals. 11 at large. and we only have 10 jail cells. So we'll give that a little bit of time and see what happens. Doing okay on power still? Yes, for now. Water's fine, sewage is definitely fine. Wow, there's already fewer garbage cans per day. I guess because it's not a buildup anymore. I think fire's doing okay. We got to give that time. We definitely have to give that time. And has the need for education begun? The more educated our Sims are, the fewer criminals there will be, the fewer fires will start. Oh, it seems as though we do not have enough fire trucks to get to these kinds of factories here. It's a bit of a shame. Okay, how are people doing over here? Let's check the happiness map. Ooh. Need a place to take our fright. Okay, so there's probably some commercial demand here. Let's check on the people here. Available jobs 118, no unemployed, that's great. Shoppers, there's some unsatisfied shoppers and lots of unsatisfied fright. So we need more commercial, that's what that means. Okay, we can do that. We can provide more commercial zones. Question is where? Where do we want to do that? We could de-zone a little bit of this and put some factories in it. Or put some shops in it. I think that might be the right thing to do. Get rid of a factory or so on either side. Did I de-zone this one? The fright is selling really well there. We probably want to leave that one alone. Let's go ahead and put some shops here. And then maybe where those factories burned down and never got fixed, we could change that to commercial as well. Oh look, see, one of these got reclaimed though. I don't know if it was this one or if it was this one, but two side by side had burned down over here, and now one of them has been reclaimed. So that's a really good thing. Probably could build some more factories since we just took some away. Definitely need more commercial. Keep things satisfied here. Robbery in progress. Oh, we're running low on power. We definitely do not want the power to go out. If the power goes out, then our utilities lose power and they can't keep up with the demand. You don't want a fire station that has no power. Oh, see, this one got reclaimed now, and now this one is burned down. Do we need more fire trucks? 8 fires extinguished per day. 8 of 8. It seems to be pretty good. We're down to 6 deaths per day here. Is this place... Yeah, clinic full, turning away patients. Alright, we gotta do another one of these then. We should probably add another one of these also. And do we need more jail cells now? Oh, 10 out of 10. Yep, we do. Okay. Can we do rooftop? Is that what we want? Or do we want to stick some cells back here, I think? Okay. Rehabilitated 0. Released early 5. Ooh, that's a bummer. 14 crimes committed per day. We should probably add some cop cars too. See, this is when everything starts getting expensive. So we're doing a good job because we have money in the bank and we're making money, but the city maintenance gets expensive when you want to keep up with all the utilities, and we're gonna have to build a school. Actually, I think a good spot for one school might be over here. So we want to build a high school, but we can't until we have a certain number of students in the region, I believe. Let's build this here. And then we'll put bus stops all around. You gotta go on both sides of the street. Sims do not like crossing the road. Okay, and anytime we add new residential, we're gonna have to think about this again. Okay, so let's build them on either side of the commercial, like this. And on either side of the street. Except not here. Here we'll go like this, and then one way out here. Okay, we don't want to leave those folks behind. Now, are these guys gonna go to school? Yeah, I suppose they will. So let's go ahead and place all these bus stops. This is a bit tedious, but it's gotta be done. Here, people love it when you build bus stops, because then they know their kids are going to school instead of staying home all day every day and bugging the bejeebers out of you like my kids have been doing ever since the whole dumb pandemic thing started. Okay, so we can build all these on the same side of the street since there's no one living on the far side of the street. And maybe actually after we build the other utility, we could put some utilities that raise land value over here, like another fire station and another police station by these guys. That would be fine. But yeah, let's get these kids to school. Now this is gonna, we need a certain number of students in the region. Let's see, we could put the classrooms. Okay, first of all, let's get more buses going. Like all the buses. This is going to be expensive, but it's necessary. Education is actually the most expensive utility, too. So where do we want to put the extra classrooms? I say not too close to the train tracks. So what's the capacity of this place now? 350. So now it's 550. And what do we need in order to build a high school? 800 students a day in the region, 150 so far. No, 500 students, excuse me, and also a Department of Education in the region. That's going to be our next department. And when we build that, we're going to need... All we have to do is upgrade City Hall. Okay, so when we get to 15,000 people and we have 800 students, then we'll go for it. What's the capacity now? 750. Okay, so now we've maxed out our school. Let's go ahead and build a sign. And even a flagpole, because why not? Now, sad to say, this school is not going to last forever. It's going to be a high school, eventually. But hopefully, increasing the education level of our Sims is going to help lower the need for some utilities. We need somewhere to ship our freight. Business is great. Let's see how we're doing here. 774 available jobs. Wow, we need more people. Unsatisfied freight, we need more commercial. Very few unsatisfied shoppers, though. So yeah, we need more commercial and more residential. Well, that's a good problem to have. I think we can provide both. Let's do some commercial. First of all, since the factories are whining about it. And we'll leave the back side of this road empty for now. Okay, lots of shopping in this district between these two avenues here, which is fine. And then here, we'll just stick a little bit, I think, here. And then a little bit here. And what do we need when we build more residential? That's right, more bus stops. I see that crime is complaining. What's going on here? Crime wave. Okay, let's check that out momentarily. First, I want to build these bus stops before I forget. So that's on that side of the road. So let's put this one here and this one here, and we'll follow that pattern. Like so. Maybe we just stick this one in the middle. Okay, also we're going to need... Eventually these bus stops can all go away. And that's usually a good idea because you can't build a road through a bus stop later. It won't auto-delete. Just a little bit frustrating. Okay, now we have this space over here. We could dump more commercial in there if we need to or whatever. We have this road back here we can zone however we like. Although industrial is probably a bad idea. Put that fire out. Come on, save the Thomas residence. Okay, it's abandoned, but it's not rubble, so that's good. That's an extinguished fire. Oh yeah, we're gonna check on crime. Jail cells nearly full, 22 of 25. All right, I think it's time for rooftop. That's the same cost and same cost per hour. Do we build up? It's a little weird. What makes the most sense? What looks normal? I think like that. Okay, but do we need more cop cars? How's our crime situation here? Criminals at large, arrests per day, crimes committed per day is getting low. And that's a lot of arrests, so I think we're okay for cars. This place definitely needs a sign, though. Yeah, I think right there looks good, and a flag would be nice, too. Too far from main building. Let's see, what makes sense? Here? No. Here? Here. Yeah. Where's the flag? Oh, there it goes. It had to rise. That's pretty neat. I never saw these details because I played on an old enough computer where I couldn't set the graphics up to enough detail. Jail cell's nearly full. Give me a break. We got 40. And only 26 criminals. You'll be fine. Plus, kids are getting educated, so that's good. Oh, we got 18,000. I think we can add a department of... whatchamacallit now? Is our tax rate at 11? Oh, I didn't turn this up to 11? Yeah, not after I rebuilt. Okay, now we're making 10K an hour. That's fantastic. Okay, let's build a Department of Education. Boy, that costs us 500 an hour, but then we can build the high school. Do we want to do that right away? I think we probably do. Let's see what we're doing for... So we've got 1,200 students. 200 are even enrolled. So it's not like we're at capacity with this yet. More will enroll as time goes by and these bus stops take effect. So let's let that happen. And then once this is overwhelmed, we'll build the high school. It's not approved yet anyway. We have to build the Department of Education and we need 500 students per day in the city, in a city in the region. 0 so far, that doesn't seem right. We got a lot of traffic here. We're gonna have to upgrade some roads soon. How's our fire situation doing? City burning, it says. 6 of 12 fires extinguished per day. I wonder if that's a traffic problem or if that's a truck problem. I think the time has probably come to add a truck. Boom. And the nice thing about adding a truck is then we can put a sign on. Otherwise you have to put the sign here, but that's where the bell goes. And then let's put the flag right here, I think. Come on, raise that flag. Let's see it. I want to see flag. There it goes. Thanks, guys. Are they saluting? Oh, it's just some kids walking by. Okay. All right, so now we have another truck out there, which is good news, I think, for business. Let's check on this. We have lots of available jobs, which I'm fine with. I'd rather have that than unemployment. Some unsatisfied shoppers, more unsatisfied freight. So a little more commercial, I think, would do. And wow, we got some fires going on here. I think we've got to... Yeah, I think we've got to make these roads bigger. Look at this traffic. Okay, let's upgrade this road. There, now people can get by. But what we don't want is this industrial growing too fast. So let's upgrade actually that one and then leave it alone. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if these upgrade or not. Fright is selling really well. Yeah, when that hits that line, if they're on a medium density road, then they'll grow more. So then we'll have to see what happens. These people are walking. Not a lot of traffic there, but there's a lot of traffic here. How's our dump doing? Yeah, see, so I didn't take advantage of the bug that allows me to keep the incinerator off and accumulate 0 trash. I don't know if that's a well-known thing or if I suddenly sort of accidentally did that. Okay, let's check on our clinic. How's our clinic doing? 40 of 40, but only 3 in the waiting room. Let's see if that gets better as education spreads. How's our police station doing? Is it still... Oh, it's 22 out of 40, so we're getting some rehabilitations now, I bet. Yeah. Wow, 9 criminals rehabilitated per day. That's pretty good. 15 per day. 24 of 30 extinguished per day. Hopefully the education will cause fewer than... The number of fires will go down. Oh, look, they taught 950 students yesterday, which means we could build a high school. Which we probably should. And maybe we should put it here, by Town Hall. That would raise land value right here, but that might be okay. We might be able to get away with that. It's just a nice central location. Or maybe we put one here, and we put one here when we replace this. Yeah, I like that idea. How are we doing on power, by the way? We're still okay. Water's still okay. This thing's been pumping away. So we got lots of water in the water table down there now, which is great. So let's leave that one alone for now. And maybe here... Yeah, maybe we upgrade power plants. One of these creates less pollution. And I think it's the oil. That's expensive. Okay, we don't want to build so far over that we can't upgrade. So let's put it right there. And then I want to see about power production rate. It's the same, but the air pollution is less. So I do want to actually go ahead and do that right away. Let's get rid of this right off the bat and add the combustion turbine generator. Oh, we can actually build that on this side, huh? Okay, well, we'll start... Oh, on top. I got it. So we'll start here. Yeah, that creates less pollution. Fewer units of pollution. Wow, this is a lot of... I think we need another fire station. We could actually put one, like, here, I think. Couldn't we? That might be really smart, actually. Put one, like, right here? Tired of all those factories burning down all the time. And then it could service this area as well. Is this just a 90-degree? No, it's a 3-way intersection, so we could build close to that. I like that idea. We're spending more and more and more, but we're trying to build a pretty good city. What a lot of people do in SimCity is their first city is just designed to make a bunch of money and not do great. Not enough places to ship freight. Oh, that's a bad reason for abandonment. Those are fire, but yeah, we need more commercial zones. Let's give it time. Let's give it time to develop and time to balance. Okay, so now that that's powering the city, we can actually get rid of this. Yeah, We've got way more than we'll ever need. Okay, we do want to turn on global deliveries of oil. Yes. Because we're not pumping any on our own. So that will eventually run out of oil if we don't do that. Okay, and then let's get rid of this. I'll do it. And now we can build our high school here. And the high school is just so much more efficient. And then once... Okay, but we need the Department of Education in the region. So we're ready to make that upgrade now, I think. Okay, let's go ahead and put that here. We want this directly across from this if we can. That's not a perfect angle to look at it, but I definitely think that that is the best that we can do. Okay, so now that that's there, let's see if we can, first of all, get rid of this. And then build a high school here. Now this could actually raise the land value here to medium wealth, which I'm a little wary to do. So maybe actually we put this high school over here. Yeah, like kind of right across from this, I think. We're not going to need that school bus stop anymore, I don't think. So here? Yep, right there. Okay, let's get rid of... Not the high school. We want to get rid of the bus stop. Cool. Okay, what's this? Why is that commercial? I don't want that to be commercial. I don't think I did that. And no, that's going to be our water pumping station. Like this, eventually. We should probably connect these roads here. Let's get an overhead look. Here we go. Can I draw this without deleting that commercial building? Not quite, but maybe I could do... that. That didn't work. A little bit, just a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit more. Whew, okay. Well, actually, that's going to become... Yeah, I don't think that'll work, because that's going to become... Yeah, I think we just go ahead and delete that. This needs to become a better road. So I think the time has come to do that. So let's pause. And we're going to get rid of some of this. Oh, no. I thought the fire station was built on this road. Oh, what if I just get rid of the flagpole? Okay, then can I delete those without deleting the fire station? Yes, I can. Okay, that was the whole problem. Okay, now, can I connect this? Not quite. So let's just do the best that we can here. Yeah, like this. Okay, and we need more. Let's move here. We need more road here. Good. Okay, that's okay. We just deleted a place. These are the casualties of war and city building. That's fine. Now, we need to make this look nice. So I think we do that with the S-curve like this. Yep. Okay, we've got a good, like, skeleton of avenues here. I'm pleased with this. We're going to have to add a nice gentle curve here, I think. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see if we can do it with this. Roads overlap. That's predictable. Let's get rid of a couple of houses there. Sorry, guys. Okay. That is nice. So let's crank things up again. Oh yeah, we're going to build... Oh, we were going to build our high school here, and then we decided not to. We built it over here. Taught 81 students yesterday. It's 8:16 p.m. You know what? Let's shut this place down. Right now. Cool. This holds 800. This taught 950 yesterday, I think. Yeah, so we're going to need more. Do we build up with more classrooms? We could build behind, too. Let's build up. Okay, and let's go ahead and add all the buses, too. We're going to need them. 1, 2... here. And then where do we put the sign? Don't want to delete a house to do it. Put the sign right there. And then where's the flagpole going to go? Here on the corner by the buses. Okay, cool. Now what's the capacity of this? 1,800. Okay, that should do it for us then. As far as all that is concerned, I can upgrade this road only up until the point of the high school. No, wait, I can upgrade it. I just can't turn it into a... Ooh, I don't want these to upgrade, though. So, we'll have to give that some time and see what happens. These aren't upgrading, which is actually fine. Okay, that's rubble. We gotta get rid of rubble. Building fire, building fire. Yeah, these sat for too long, I think. This should help a lot. 2 deaths per day. Oh, we're treating a lot. I wonder how these people are doing for getting all the way down here. I suppose traffic is good enough that they can. So we've done pretty well in avoiding getting the land value too high in any one spot. Let's check some of our data maps here. Here's our population map. We got workers and shoppers and students, which makes sense. Let's check our happiness map. We need somewhere to ship our freight. Yeah, we need more commercial, I think. Here's our density map. Well, the people are much happier than the factories right now for density. Which makes sense. Residential, okay, happiness and money, yeah. Commercial map. Goods, souvenirs, money. Industrial map. Freight shipping, money, delivered in progress. Land value. Yeah, we don't want to build here, otherwise medium wealth people will move in. This is counteracting this nicely. And this is creating a wall against this a bit, which is fine. Tech is 0, and that's fine for now. There's our power. We're good for power. There's our water. Oh, look, pollution's getting closer to this. So eventually we'll put our water pumping station there, probably once this is inadequate. It seems to be fine for now. Oh, although it's getting pinched a bit. So if we build more or start upgrading, then that will be the time that we go for that. Let's see, here we're doing okay. 55.5. We're going to have to turn on... You know what? Let's go ahead and turn on the incinerator. So that's going to create some air pollution, but this is reducing air pollution from what it could be. So I don't feel too bad. Plus it's blowing right off the edge of the whole ding-dang map. Okay, 2 deaths per day, 0 crimes committed per day. And this is the kind of thing, too, where, like, yeah, 7 out of 40 jail cells. Let's turn that off. And then it's 7 out of 25, and it's costing us less. Education, that's starting to grow here. We see that. These Sims will start committing fewer crimes and setting fewer fires and putting solar panels on top of their houses and needing less electricity. That'll be really good. We'll be in really good shape here. We've got no unemployed, lots of available jobs, so we need to take it easy on industrial. All the shoppers are satisfied too. So really we just need to delete some factories, I think. So whichever ones are unhappy. This one's unhappy and this one's empty. So let us dezone this and this and this. And we'll get rid of these. And then maybe we should get rid of that one too. That one's a long way for anyone to commute to because of the way we've done our roads. So I'm okay with getting rid of that too. And in fact, maybe we put some shops here. I mean, let's try it out as an experiment. Let's see what it does. All right, we'll see how that goes. Maybe people will shop in the industrial region. Everyone else happy? Everyone else is happy. All these shops on their own are happy. Even the people living way out here are happy. So I think I'm going to let this cook for a while. And we're not going to build a mayor's house off camera. And then I'll join you guys for an update on this city. I don't think we'll do a city per video because those videos would be really long. But I'm quite pleased with how well things are going in this town for now. And maybe we'll name the city next video. And yeah, we're all low density right now, so I'd like to start building up instead of out so much, and we'll leave these areas blank for a bit and see if we can push the population without creating too many traffic problems and upgrade this and add another module. And we'll just keep tinkering. I want this to be a balanced, happy city that unlocks a lot of regional stuff via the City Hall modules and really expands our opportunities in the future. We're burning trash here, so that's going down. That's good. We got plenty of power. Let's do a quick run through. We got plenty of power. We are running low on water. So I wonder if it's running low underneath here. It is a little bit. See that? So I think what we'll do is we'll build a replacement here. And then we'll just turn this one off. And see, that's better than it was at the 3.4 kilogallons per hour excess. So, plus the pollution's starting to get close to there too, so we'll just delete this one because we don't want any polluted water going about. Oh, and we should also get rid of any rubble that we have as well. Disaster, I wonder what that was. Building fire. Building fire, this is becoming more rare, which is a good thing. Building fire. Yeah. And so, yeah, as I said, we're running through this. We're collecting all our garbage cans. Fires are low, deaths are low, crimes are low, students are enrolled. Who's not enrolled? These people. You don't need a bus stop to be enrolled when you're right next to the school, do you? Good grief. Come on, guys. Maybe they're just new houses, who knows? But yeah, in the next episode, we'll build our water pumping station right here, I think. And we'll keep going. We'll start growing upwards instead of outwards, and we'll see what we can do with this city. I don't want to make it like the hugest city in the world, but I do think that 20,000 is not our limit by a long shot either. So that should be fun. We'll keep going, and we'll have a good time. Thanks for joining me. It's been a several-minute outro, but it's just so hard to stop playing this game. And I'll see you guys next time in the basement.
A very important part of how the basement is able to bring you the content that we do daily is our wonderful YouTube sponsors and Patreon patrons listed on the screen now.
If you would like to join this amazing group of people who are helping the basement to make even more content and do even more streams, you can go ahead and click the link in the description or on the screen right now. And we'd love to have you join us in making the basement not just the friendliest place on YouTube, but the most awesome place on the planet.
In our solar system.
In our universe.
In the basement.